We're about 15 miles from the Atlantic coast in the northeast corner of Florida. Welcome to Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. The kicker, Chase McLaughlin, will get this one started. And off we go from Jacksonville. This one taken at the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Rip, 23.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. He's going to test this secondary right away. Oh, what an inauspicious start. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Battle. And the Colts are going to get the football at their own 40.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. And this play's going nowhere. Taken down behind the line. A great way for this defense to get on the field and get started.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. That's complete. It's Adonai Mitchell. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
He'll find the open man. That's Watkins.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
On 2nd down, Richardson. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Here's 3rd and 2. From the gun, Richardson. Open man, left side. He's got it. A gain of 16 on that pass play. 1st down, Indianapolis. Here's Richardson. Throw right side, pulled in by Mitchell. And he's in. And Mitchell. Touchdown, Colts. Touchdown number 9 for the year. On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Colts will take a 7-0 lead. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive.
Red on red.
In motion comes Thomas. He'll tuck it and take off. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
Easy.
They'll run it for the first time with DeAndre Swift. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Lisa 24.
Another run here, another run by Swift. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Hey, run.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense...
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indy.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get an underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here, takes what the defense gives them, and when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and the end result is still a touchdown.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, Lion.
The motion man here is McLaurin. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And he'll work ahead for about 5 to the 25. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll go again with Swift. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. It's Swift. The ball's out. And this is taken in by the defense. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts.
And as you can see with that fumble.
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay. So they might be taking a look at this one. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down. And that will not be a fumble. Give up the middle with Swift. And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8. That is past the 40-yard line. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Hey, go.
They go play action for Lawrence. Open man downfield. That's Ingram. Big strides. Look at him go. And he will go all the way. Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars are on the board. It's now 14-7. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Anthony Gould now to return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Here's 1st and 10. Richardson operating from the pistol. The blitz overwhelming the offensive line, and down he goes. Throwing on 2nd down, Richardson. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. Big opening up the middle. And he will take this one in. 86 yards. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. At their own 27-yard line. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Red on red.
Duvernay in motion. Lawrence now on 2nd down. That one is brought in by Terry McLaurin. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the fourth quarter.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. They'll try the right side with Swift. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11. At the 38
We are through one.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That's McLaurin open on the left side. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Hey, run!
Here's Lawrence. Duvernay with the grab. And he is very close to the 1st down, but eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches.
Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that 1st down himself.
1st and 10.
Hey, Lion!
The motion man here is McLaurin. They run on the jet sweep. Woo! And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
Once you see that guy coming across the formation pre-snap, Mike, you have to be thinking jet sweep instantly. It's just such a dangerous play that always has the potential for this type of yardage, especially when he wins that race to the edge.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Hey, let's go. Silver!
Now some movement up front. Flags down. Mistake-filled first half continues.
Hey! Here we go.
Here's Lawrence to throw. That's complete. He finds Brian Thomas. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
He'll work forward only to about the 18.
Brings up 2nd and 9. At the Colts 18-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Hey, go! 13, Lou! Silver!
Lawrence now. That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. And the Jaguars are going to be set up. 1st and goal coming up. They'll mark them down at the 6-yard line.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation. and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So,
and he will score. DeAndre Swift, touchdown Jaguars. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. Throwing, Richardson. That one taken in by Mitchell. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Richardson gets this quickly to Mitchell. And good yardage there after the catch to wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
A second down throw for Richardson. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They'll go with a counter on first down. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Back with more from Jacksonville after this timeout. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff will get a chance to look him over during the break. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Quick throw, taken in. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on fourth down. Watkins motioning over. That's hauled in at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. He has done it again. That is 4 touchdown passes in this first half. Greg, he might skip halftime with the way he's performing right now.
Yeah, Mike, this passing attack is just really unstoppable. I mean, it is just remarkable the success he's been able to have. We're not even at halftime yet. He finds himself on record pace. I can't wait to see what he does the rest of this game.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Route. 11.
To throw is Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. That is brought in. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone.
And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Drive will start on the ground. He's to the 35. Look at him go. Inside the 10. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 97 yards. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. The kick is good. And the Colts add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. Duvernay on the return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Hey, run!
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Hey, Lion!
They'll keep it on the ground here again. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we reach halftime, and the visiting Colts are on top as we head downstate to Orlando. And we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman, who's got our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Richardson to throw it here on first down. He'll let this go for Pickens. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays, and frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame him.
He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
Here's a third down and 4. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to get awfully close to the first down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short.
Mike, I don't really even think this is much of a conversation. On the plus side of the 50, I think you've got to keep your offense on the field, stay aggressive, and try to maintain possession. You get field position like this, you want to make sure this drive ends with some sort of points.
The motion man here is Mitchell. That's over the middle and intercepted. Oh, big hole left side. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. So they make the decision on fourth down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick 6.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on fourth down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Here's Gould on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the gun, Richardson. This one complete to Watkins. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
On 2nd down, Richardson. He'll find the open man. That's Watkins. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he's going to be close to a 1st down. Looks like he'll have just enough to keep the chains moving.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the 1st down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Tight end going in motion here. On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. And he's got this one complete to Watkins. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, he's continued to make big plays. If I'm this coordinator, I think I'm giving him one more shot and see if he can push this thing over the goal line and come away with 6.
He'll get it inside the 20. And he will not make it to the end zone, but he's down inside the 5-yard line.
I like to call these short throw, long run. You don't always have to generate explosive plays in the passing game by trying to throw the ball over the defense's head. This is a great example of it. Get the ball to a guy with speed, in space, and let him do the rest.
To the goal line and in. George Pickens. Touchdown, Colts. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And, Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ballgame.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
All right, let's go.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He keeps it himself.
Just getting anything out of that one, I think, is a positive. It looked like he might have to throw it away early. Instead, he pulls it down. He winds up picking up a yard.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Hey, kill. Here we go.
Now here's Lawrence. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
3rd down and 9.
On red. Here we go.
Lawrence. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
There's not a position on the field, Mike, let alone any sport, where the mental side doesn't come in and impact how well you perform. And in this case, when you've thrown 4 interceptions in one game, I think we can all safely assume some of those mental issues have seeped into his game. And if he can't get settled down.
That is caught. What a throw. And 9, Mitchell. Touchdown, Indy. That is 3 touchdowns in this one. And he's up to 11 on the season. And before the try, remember, it is a touchdown. All scoring plays are reviewed. So replay will confirm this one before we do anything else. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board.
The kick is good. Makes the score Colts 49, Jaguars 21.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. He'll start at the 2. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Hey, go, go! Go, go! Silver!
They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
Rip, 23! Silver!
They will run it over center with Swift. Third down, 3 to go.
Red on red. Go, go! 11, Agate! Hot!
Now Lawrence. That's to the sideline, taken in by Thomas.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
A throw left side, taken in by Thomas. So, 3 quarters now in the book.
Ready!
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Hey, run! Here goes the hot.
They'll run out of the gun. It is Swift. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
Hey, Lion!
Duvernay in motion.
Red.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And on that 3rd down, they thought an easy way to pick it up and get some positive yards would go to their quick game, but it didn't seem like the receiver and the quarterback were on the same page, and now brings up 4th down.
He's got his man. It's complete to Thomas. And he's going to have a Jags 1st down, as the defense cannot come up with the big play there. It's a gain of 8 on 4th and 2.
Great job!
Throwing is Lawrence. The right side, catch made by McLaurin. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. 2nd down and 3. To throw is Lawrence. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And 3rd down coming up.
there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
Rip, 23.
Here's a handoff, and Swift running right. And they finally get him down. Good gain on the ground, but hold everything. Maybe a reason he got so free.
Hey, Jupiter, red on red. Agate.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. He'll tuck it and take off.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner, and that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
Hey, easy, route.
Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. Evan Ingram, the intended target. And it's going to be 3rd down.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Hey, run.
Here's Lawrence. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. A gain of 11 there as the decision to go for it pays off. This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he's going to go backwards on that one. They take him down back at the 6-yard line. One more time, they try Swift. Looking for a seam, but will not find one. He'll take this down to the 4-yard line. Third and goal.
All right, let's go. Here we go.
Lawrence now. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Hey, kill. Silver.
Lawrence. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Chidobe Awuzie. And the Colts will get the ball at their own 17-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. Now Richardson. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple, and sets up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
He gets this complete to Mitchell. his 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Throwing is Richardson. And that's going to be incomplete. But now a marker comes flying in late behind the line of scrimmage. Might we get a roughing the passer call here? Here's 1st and 10.
Tracking 60. Go. 18 ready.
They'll go play action. It's Richardson. That is caught downfield by Pickens. 19 more on that one. And another first down.
Now it just seems like this offense is piling on. I mean, after a day where they have completely dominated their opponent, a lot of offense would just be content with handing this ball off, but not this group. They continue to throw the ball, and they continue to get chunk plays, and they showed they're not going to slow down until that final whistle blows.
Adonai Mitchell, the intended target. And that will lead to a second down.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
He's got room to roam. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
They're hauled in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. This one caught at the 4. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
Makes the score Colts 56, Jaguars 21.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. Duvernay on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At the 48-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On the give, here's Swift. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter.